So hello everyone and welcome to a new video. In today's video we are going to build a web scraper that goes on different stores and send us an email if the price goes below a certain threshold. I built this kind of thing for myself I think 1 year ago when I was shopping for a laptop, and it really saved me a lot of time and effort. So for sending emails we'll use Sendgrid, and for the web scraping part we'll use Puppeteer. So before we get into coding, don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Let's begin. The first thing we have to do here is to create an empty repository. After that, we can run npm install to install Puppeteer and Sendgrid. Now go ahead and create an app.js file where we'll store our application. Now we are going to import some libraries like Puppeteer, Sendgrid and FS so we can read some information from the files. I'll create now a credentials.js file where I put my Sendgrid API key and the email where I want to receive the updates. Now let's import those into our app.js file. Now we can set the Sendgrid API key using the key that we got from the file. We'll start by creating an wrapper async function where we'll write our main code. We'll store our products that we are gonna scrape in a products.json file. Here we'll set the URL and the price threshold. If the price of the product will go below this threshold, we'll send an email. Now we'll use a fs.read file to read the array from our products.json, and don't forget to put an await before that because it will return a promise, and wrap everything in json.parse. We'll also declare an array that we'll use to store our products that are below our threshold so we can email them. We'll use a for await because for every URL that we have, we'll scrape the page and get the price. We'll leave this map function empty for now, and we'll define a function that will scrape the page and get the price for us. I'll define an async function called getPrice that will get our product as a parameter. Inside here we'll use Puppeteer to scrape the page and get the price. We'll define a browser object using puppeteer.launch. After that we'll create a new page and navigate to our product URL. We can now use page.title to get our product page title. Now we can select the price element using CSS selectors like ID and class. You can find those if you inspect element the product page and navigate to the price container. Now we can run page.evaluate to get the text content of that price element. And don't forget to close the browser when you're done, so we'll run browser.close for that. Because the price will be a string and we'll also have some characters like the currency symbol and maybe some commas and some other formatting characters, we'll have to get rid of that and get the final number like 10.72 and things like that in order to compare it. So you'll have to do your own research here and look at the site you are about to scrape and see how the price looks down there. Basically what I've done here is get rid of the commas and extract only the number from the string. Now we are ready to return the page title, the price threshold that I called limit price here, the price text that we'll use in the email and the URL that we'll also use so you can click the product in the email. Now we can go back up and put that get price function inside our map. We'll now check that the actual price is below the threshold, and if so, we'll add that product to our products to send array. Now we can check if we have any products to send. If not, we'll just return and basically end the program now. If we have at least one product, we can go ahead and send the email. We'll also surround this in a try-catch block, so if the email wasn't sent, we can show an error. Let's go ahead now and define another async function called send email that will basically use to send the email. So don't forget to pass the products to send array as a parameter here. First thing we have to do is form a string that will basically be the email content. In order to build this string, we'll use products for each to loop through every product and append to the string a link with the page title and the new price. Now we can form the message object required by Sendgrid in order to send the email. The first parameter here is the toEmail address that we imported from our credentials.js. I'm also going to put the from email into that credentials.js file. The next parameter is the subject of the email, and the last one is the HTML string that we formed earlier. Now we can go ahead and call the send method, passing our message object as a parameter in order to send the email using Sendgrid. Before we run this, I'm gonna make a npm start command in our package.json. So now let's run this and see if we got the email. I have two products and only one of them is below the threshold, so we should get an email containing one Amazon product. The console log is correct, so now let's jump into my email and see if we really got it. As you can see, I got the email. The content looks okay. Now let's click on the link and see if the price is right. So yeah, that's the price that's on Amazon. So that was it for today, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. See you next time.